when I put the tour together, yes, it was about getting out to the regions, and yes, we want to hear the stories in the regions and all those things, but the thing that I learned through the course of all my working life and school as well is that you've got to change your own story, and you've got to make up your own story. And I think about this table of kids here and what it was like when I was their age, and the reality is that I was pretty much a complete waste of space. And so you can be like that, and you can be at different times in your life, and then you can get this sliding door moment, this one little opportunity where you can suddenly jump through and change your life, or someone says one thing to you that connects with you personally, and makes you change the direction of your life. And I had a few of those along the way. The one I like to talk about, because we're at a university, given that we're at a university, I did ag science as my first degree. I was really a very bad agronomist. I was checking bugs in fields of broccoli and cotton and thinking, how do I change my life? And so I did a finance degree externally, and then I did an MBA. And the MBA I did at UQ, and I was doing sort of part-time working and studying at the same time. And I was doing the strategy course, and my marks have been mixed, I would say. Actually, they were terrible, and then they sort of got a little bit better as I got more engaged. And in 3 degrees, I'd never had a high distinction. And so I did this subject, and I had a Swiss-German lecturer who'd come out from some business school from Europe. And the Swiss Germans are very, very straight down the line. And he pulled me aside after the lecture, just outside the lecture theatre, as can happen to you when you're at the university. And he said to me, Mark, he said, I'm going to give you a high distinction in strategy. And I said to him, well, why would you do that? And he said, well, you're connecting the dots differently to everyone else in this class. He said, you need to think about using that, because I've spoken to your other lecturers, and they tell me you have no other skills. It was quite, one of those great sandwiches, So anyway, so basically he said, you're not good at anything else, this is your last chance. And then he had this one line that was a flippant, he was walking away, and he said to me, have you thought about private equity? Go and look it up. And this is 2002 or something, and I didn't even know what that was. And so then I had a look at private equity, and I saw that it was building businesses, and I love building businesses. And I thought, wow, one day I should start my own private equity company and do what I love on steroids. So where I'm building my business, but also other people's businesses as well. And so with an ag science degree and armed with no investing at all, and with no business plan, but a story, I started Blue Sky. And it was a horrible, difficult, challenging journey, but at the end of the day, I'm not checking bugs in a field at Pittsworth anymore. I'm able to give back to the community. I can spend time with my boys, we've got financial freedom, and we can do whatever we want. And that's because of that one change that happened. And if you really want to change your life, the way to change it is as an entrepreneur.